Hi everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. I have an update on Britney Spears and her marriage, but before I do that, I'm going to read from my prayer book. It's called Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a prayer and a Bible verse, then I'm going to read the prayer, and this is for tomorrow, July 13th. So I'm going to read the prayer and the Bible verse, and I'm going to read the prayer. So here it is. And the Lord said unto Abram, after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now then thy eyes, and look from the place where thou art northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land which thou see, to thee will I give it, and to thee thy seed forever. That's from the book of Genesis, chapter 13, Bible verses 14 through 15. Here's the prayer. God gives because he is love. He gave the world and everything in it. When that was tossed aside, he redeemed mankind with another gift. It was the best he had to offer, the supreme gift, the total gift, in the person of his son. He gave us himself. And that's all from my prayer book. Now, getting to the update. I seen this article it's from InTouch Magazine. Actually, Britney and her husband are on the cover of this magazine. It's called on the cover of InTouch from July 18th. So it's supposed to be out July 18th, but I seen it in the grocery store today. But it's on InTouch Magazine. It's called Britney and Sam Divorcing After 39 Days. Question mark. It says he's too controlling, just like her dad. Fighting minutes before wedding. Britney returning wedding presents and changing locks on new house. It says all the shocking details inside. And then it says $60 million prenup missing. So I'm fit to read this article to y'all. This is all the stuff that is said on the cover. Now I'm fit to read this article. So first page of the article before we get to the overall ready part, it says under pressure, aside from all the stress in her life, Britney is seeing another side of Sam since their wedding. Says a source, she's feeling smothered. It says Britney and Sam over already. Just 39 days after her wedding to Sam. I don't know how to say his last name, but we all know who Sam is, her husband. Britney Spears shows signs of regret. So I'm about to read this article. She was overwhelmed on June 16th, just a week after gushing about her fairy tale wedding to Sam in a series of Instagram posts. Britney Spears abruptly deleted her account. 6 days later, she returned to the social media platform with a message of unease. Haven't been on my honeymoon yet. Got married and moved into a new house around the same time. Not the smartest thing to do, she admitted on June 22nd. It's so weird. I wake up and everything is new. You think? I think I am in shock. Now she snapped out of it. The excitement has worn off. A source tells In Touch of the star, who was only allowed to tie the knot because her 13-year conservatorship ended late last year. Between her newfound freedom, family drama, and the red flags she's seeing from Sam, as the source, she seems to be having second thoughts about all the changes in her life. She's already talked about returning the wedding presents, and those close to her think a divorce could be coming soon. Pre-wedding jitters. Tensions flared before they even said I do. In early June, Sam, 28, he's 28 years old, opened up in a rare, expensive, expensive interview with GQ, insisting he wouldn't be a house husband and revealing that he liked to put Britney, 40, she's 40 years old, y'all, on a budget. The whole interview rubbed her the wrong way, says the source. After the last 13 years, Britney isn't about to go back to asking for permission to spend her own hard earned money. Sam's ideas are too controlling, just like her dad when he was her conservator. Meaning, I call it a legal guardian. That's what I call that. That's just me. But planning the nuptials caused problems as well. Brittany made it clear she didn't want her entangled or estranged family there, says the source, noting that she's set to have another courtroom showdown with her father over finances soon. I'm going to read the sidebar after I'm done with this page. But Sam thought she should at least invite her mom and sister. Brittany, who later said she had a panic attack on her big day, was fighting with him minutes before the wedding. That was a sign you shouldn't have married him, girl. But that's just me saying that. She was also melting down because her first husband, Jason Alexander, crashed. He broke onto the property allegedly armed with a knife. The sources says of the man, Britt impulsively wed in Las Vegas in 2004. The union was annulled 55 hours later. While Jason pleaded not guilty to felony stalking charges, the newlyweds filed a restraining order against him. Too much change is the next paragraph. Days later, they moved. Brittany immediately amped up security and had all the locks changed. She's the only one with a full set of keys. The source says of her new $11.8 million mansion. Living full time with Sam is still pretty fresh. So it's stressful. Despite dating for 6 years, they weren't allowed to be together that much because of the rules of her conservatorship. The sources point out she's realizing how little she really knows about him. Well, girl, you knew that going into the wedding. You shouldn't have married him because you didn't know enough about him in the first place. But I digress. Another major cause of anxiety in all the commotion of the move, her copy of the prenup went missing. The source says of the ironclad 60 million legal documents Sam signed before the wedding. They got into it because Brittany thought someone stole it and doesn't feel safe. It didn't help that Sam gave yet another revealing interview on June 29th. He just want clout. Seemed like to me he with her for clout, for attention. Why he doing all these interviews? But getting back to the article, I didn't really get noticed until my wife gave me this amazing platform. He blabbed, calling married life surreal in a chat with Good Morning America. Brittany's been burned by the press in the past, says the source, so it doesn't sit well with her that he's telling all about their life. He wants attention. He wants clout, girl. He using you. That's just me saying that. She prefers to be in complete control. Sam's a good guy, but Britt is finally able to make her own choices, and she regrets immediately giving someone else a say in these matters, says the source. Her friends thinks she wants out. Let me skip back to the article. Let me see. Okay. I'm thinking that's it, y'all. Yeah, it is. But let me get to the side notes over here. Right quick. She's under so much stress. Hitting the stage again. 5 years after her successful Las Vegas residency ended, Britney is being courted to do another one at Resources World Las Vegas. At Resorts World Las Vegas, says a source. She needs to start generating income again, but it's going to be hard work. Courtroom showdown. Britt is set to go back to court over shocking claims she made about her dad, Jamie, 70 years old. Controlled her while Mom Lynn, 67, stood by, including that he sip horned millions from her fortune while acting as her conservator. And moving to a new house. It's time for a change, the singer said of selling her home of 7 years and moving into her new 11,649 square foot mansion in Calabasas, California. Still, it's been a big adjustment, says a source. Okay, first of all, Brittany, why the heck would you need a house that big? Over 11,000 square feet? Girl, is this gonna be you and Sam and your kids? I think you got only shared custody of your kids, and I think you only got two kids with Kevin. So why the with Kevin Federline? So why the heck do you need a mansion that big? That's too damn big, girl. Like for real, you need to downsize, in my opinion. Yeah, but I don't know if this stuff is true, but this is what InTouch Magazine is saying, y'all. It's the article in the magazine. I'm giving y'all all the information. If y'all want to go to google.com, talk about Britney and Sam, type Britney and Sam in Touch Magazine. And basically you can scroll down and you can find them on the cover of this new In Touch magazine, and you can read the article too, just like I just did. But let me say this. I knew that Brittany was rushing into this marriage because they might have dated off and on for 5 years, but she didn't know this man like that. Plus, she was under control from her father's guardianship. It's like you didn't know you weren't independent enough to know anything about this man. So to me, you rushed into this marriage. I don't know why you did that, but the best thing about about marrying this man, I think, is her making him sign that prenup, or the lawyer. Could have been the lawyer that made him do that, which is good. He needed to sign that prenup, but it's like Brittany, you're 40, he's 28. I mean, that's not only 12 years difference, but I don't think that you were mentally stable enough to be jumping into another marriage. So, like I said, Sam doing interviews and all that, like two interviews, both in late June, after y'all got married. It's like, why you letting him do these interviews? This dude want clout, he want attention, and I think he using you. So you know what you need to do? Y'all either need to go to marriage counseling. Y'all need counseling immediately, ASAP. And what I just read in this article is true. In this In Touch magazine article is 100% true and accurate. Y'all need some therapy immediately, or you just need to get that marriage annulled, or well, a divorce really. Cause like I said, if you can find that prenup that he signed, then you don't owe him nothing. No alimony, no nothing, y'all. I don't think y'all been married long enough for that. 39 days. So it's like either get a divorce or either get a separation. But really what you should have did, Brittany, was like got the help that you needed so you can learn how to be free and be independent again and make your own choices and your own decisions. Because this man, you jumped into this marriage. You shouldn't have got married to him just yet. You should have figured out life for yourself again before you did that. So, but like I said, I'm not gonna worry about Brittany. I'm sure somehow, some way, she'll find a way to navigate herself through this relationship. But her and her father going back to court, it didn't, from what I read, it didn't say necessarily who the source was that was doing all that talking about Brittany and Sam, and it didn't say, from what I read, exactly when she going back to court with her dad. But yeah, I just wanted to bring y'all an update about Britney Spears and her wedding or her marriage to this young man Sam. So I'm gonna thank you all for watching the video. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Really like the video for me. It'll mean a lot. But thank you once again, and y'all have a good night. Peace.